Hello, this is a video on how to play the card game Estimation. Now there are some slight variants, but we'll be going through a specific version here. Um, Note that yes, once again, you can have different variations. And so Estimation is a unique card game, in that the way you play is different from really any other card game before, or any other card game that you've really seen. And so it's a four-player card game, and each player plays on their own, right? So there is no teams or anything. And before each round, all players have to estimate the number of tricks they are going to win. And so that's why it's called estimation. You estimate the number of tricks you're going to win. And so, um, right, there are 13 cards. Because there are four players, 52 divided by 4 is 13. And so each player has 13 cards. Um, And so the goal is to win exactly the number of tricks to exactly, right? Like you want to be exact and try to win exactly the number of tricks that you estimated at the beginning of the round. Um, and so after each round, based on your bid, you will be rewarded with points, and then the next round will begin. After 5 rounds, the player with the most points is the winner of the game. And so cards are ordered from highest to lowest. It's ace is the highest and 2 is the lowest. Um, and suits are ordered from their highest to lowest value. It's the trump. So the trump suit is the highest suit, which varies depending on the round. Then spades, then hearts, then diamonds, and then clubs. Right. Um, and a bid consists of a number and a trump suit. And so if you bid, right, you would say 4 clubs. So that means you estimate that you will win 4 tricks, and you want the trump suit to be clubs. Or you would estimate that you would say 5 clubs. And so you would estimate that you are going to win 5 tricks, and the suit is going to be clubs, the trump suit. And before any bid, you can call dash. And calling dash is, and I apologize, but we're going through as we play. And so before you bid, you can call dash. And calling dash is basically calling that you are going to win 0 tricks. And so calling dash does give you a lot of points if you successfully win 0 tricks. But it is quite risky. And so the minimum bid to start a round is 4 tricks with clubs as the trump suits. So you would say 4 clubs. And then all other players have the option to either pass or beat it with a higher bid. A higher bid is a bid with either the same number of cards in a higher suit, or a bid with more cards in any suit. The player with the highest bid is the one who determines the trump suit. And then the other players make an estimate based on how many tricks they will win based on that trump suit. And the round begins with the first card played with the winner of the bid. And so here's what happens with bids. If all players pass, then the round is skipped and points in the next round are then doubled. So the next round has more value. You can't really, that's pretty much it, right? And so let's just go back to the beginning. You want to win bids. You want to win the number of tricks exactly that you have bid, right? So you want to win the exact number of tricks that you have bid. Suits are ranked with spades from highest to lowest. With spades, and then hearts, then diamonds, and then clubs. That's pretty much it. And so remember that the winner of the bid is the one who plays the first card in the trick. And then you go in a circle counterclockwise. And so just calling dash here is quite risky, and so I'm not going to do it. And so I can bid, but I choose to pass. I don't want to bid. And so computer 3 bid a 6 of hearts. And so she won the bid, right? Because all other players passed on bidding. And so now the trump suit is going to be hearts. So the player with the highest bid is the one who determines the trump suit. Now all other players have a chance to estimate how many tricks they are going to win. And so let's just based off of this, hearts are the trump suit. I only have one heart. And so I'm going to estimate that I will win 2 tricks. Okay, and let's just talk about something else here now. And so whenever you can follow the lead suit, you have to actually follow the lead suit. And so if you can, right, in this case the lead suit is diamonds. And so I do have diamonds, and so I'm forced to play a diamond. I can't just play a club. Notice how I'm trying to play a club and it won't let me. You have to follow the lead suit whenever possible. If you don't have a card in the lead suit, then you can play a card from any suit. And so what's the basic gist of estimation? The basic gist is you estimate. So first of all, each round you have 13 cards, right? And you bid, and the player who makes the highest bid determines the trump suit. And so note that your bid, the player who wins the bid doesn't get a chance to make another estimation, right? Because they bid the number of tricks they think they will win, and they also get to pick the trump suit. After that happens, all other players get one more chance to make an estimation on the number of tricks that they will win. And then the objective of the round is simply to win those number of tricks, to win that number of tricks, sorry. And once again, suits are ranked from highest to lowest: spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs. And if you can play a card in the lead suit, you play a card in the lead suit whenever possible. And that's basically the gist of how to play the card game estimation. And so let's just play a quick game here. We want to win 2 tricks. We can't win this. We know that we can't win this. Why? Because that is an ace. That is the highest ranked diamond. We do not have a higher ranked diamond. And so I'm going to play a lower ranked diamond. She played an ace of spades, and so the winner of the previous trick gets to start the next trick. And so she played an ace of spades. I do have a spade, and so I must play it. She played a king of spade. I do have a spade, and so I must play it. She played a jack of clubs. I do have a club. I'm actually going to play a queen. And the computer played an ace, and so he won that. And so that's a 10 of clubs. Trump, the hearts are trump, and so I've lost this no matter what I do, and so I'm just going to play my lowest suit there. And so that's a jack of spades. I don't have a spade, and so I'm just going to play any card here. Let's just play, let's play a trump card there. And so he had the higher ranking trump card. He had a 7, and so he won that. And this is quite bad for us. And so a 9 of diamonds was the first played here. And so now she's played an ace of hearts. And so I can't beat that ace of hearts because that is the highest ranking trump card. And so since I do have a diamond, I do have to play a diamond. I will play my lowest ranking diamond. So she played a 2 of hearts. I can't beat that, and so I'm just going to play my lowest ranking regular card. He played a 2 of diamonds, and this girl keeps winning here, which is quite annoying. And so an 8 of clubs was played, and so I can't beat that because a heart was played. A 2 of spades is played. It's my turn. I don't have a spade, so I'm just gonna play a jack. A club is played. I don't have a club. I do have a club actually, and so I can win this trick. And so let's just look at how many points each player got. And so I lost 11 points, right? And so here's how it works. If you so first you lose or gain. So when you win, you win 10 plus the number of tricks, right? And so if you, let's say you won, let's say so winning in terms that you won the exact number of tricks you anticipated, then you win 10 plus the number of tricks you won. And so this individual won 3 tricks, and so he got 10 plus the number of tricks. You also win 10 if you're the bidder. And so she won 6 tricks, so she gets 6 points there. And then she gets another 10 for winning the exact number of tricks. And then she gets another 10 for being the bidder who won. And then if you lose, and so that's the basic scoring, right? You win 10 points plus the number of tricks you won during the round, or you lose the number of tricks. So let's say you have let's say you bid 2 tricks like I did, and you only won 1 trick. Well, then you lose the number of tricks you didn't win. So that's how many points you lose. And so I wasn't able to win 1 more trick, and so I lost 1 point for that. And then you lose 10 points for not being able to hit the exact value. So scoring is as follows. You gain 10 points for winning the exact number of tricks, and you gain the number of tricks you won. And you lose 10 points for not being able to hit the exact number of tricks, and you lose the number of tricks you were over. You lose the number of tricks you were either over or under from the value you guessed. So you lose the number of tricks you were away from the value you anticipated. And so I guessed 2. I estimated 2. But I only won 1 trick, and so I was 1 trick away from the value I guessed, and so I lost 1 point. Similarly, if I bid 2, right? I mean, if I estimated 2, and I won 3 tricks, I would be 1 trick away from the value I estimated, and then so I would still also have negative 11 points, losing 1 point for being 1 away from my estimated value, and then losing 10 points just as a penalty for not hitting my estimation. So that's the scoring of it. It's quite a simple game. And so let's just play one more round here so you can see the gist. And so we are not going to call dash because it's quite hard to win 0 tricks. And so I'm going to pass here. It's diamonds, and I think I can win 3 tricks. So that's an ace of clubs. I can't win, and so I'm going to play. That's a king of clubs. I can't win. That's a queen of hearts. That's an ace of hearts. I'm going to have to play I meant to play a lower heart. That's an ace of clubs. I can't. Ace of spades, sorry. And I can't win that. That's a queen of clubs. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play a trump diamond here. So I won that trick. And then let's start out with the queen of spades. So he won that with the king of spades, and then he played a heart. I am going to play my lowest heart here. He played a spade. I have to play my only spade. You have to follow the lead suit whenever you can. So the lead suit here was clovers, but they've already played a higher ranking trump card, and so she played spades. I don't have a spade, and so I'm going to play a diamond. And so this is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm quite bad at this game. And so note that he didn't lose 10 points right there, but he lost the point that he was over for his trick, right? And then so you lose your number of extra or missing tricks. And then in this case, you also lose 10 if you're the only loser. And so he didn't lose 10 there. Why didn't he lose 10 there? And I didn't lose 10 there. Because you only lose 10 if you're the only person to lose in a round. The only person to lose in a round would be the person who um, is the only person who missed their estimation. In this case, I missed my estimation and he missed his estimation, and so we were both losers. Therefore, both of us were the losers, and so uh, the only one person can lose 10 points for being the only loser. Since there were two losers, there was no singular loser, and thus we only lost the number of extra or missing tricks that we had. He had one extra trick, so he lost 1 point, and I was off by, I believe, 2 tricks, and so I lost 2 points. And so that wraps up how to play estimation. It's quite a simple game. It's different from any other card game, and thank you for watching.